So now next topic, that is the Asthi Sharira, that is osteology you can take. So the Asthi Sharira, that is about the bone. Okay, the Asthi present in the body. So the osteology, that is the study of bone. Okay, now see here Asthi Sharira. Okay, see Asthi Sharira, we are dealing here the Ayurveda concept first. Then we will deal the modern concept. Okay. Now see here Asthi Sharira. See in the Asthi Sharira, you will see the etymological definition, formation of the Asthi, definition of the Asthi, classification of the Asthi, and enumeration of the Asthi of the body. So these all heading you are going to deal under the Asthi Sharira. So that is the Nirukti is there, Paribhasa is there, classification, that is the Prakara of Asthi we will read, and enumeration of Asthi, that is the Sankhya of Asthi. Okay, total number of the Asthi present in the body, we will read that thing in the Asthi Sharira. So in the Sariristana, so this Asthi Sharira is mentioned in the Samhita, that is in the Sariristana of Charaka Samhita, Susruta Samhita, and Ashtanga Hridaya. Okay, just you remember this thing. So generally see anatomy and physiology, that is explained in Ayurveda under the Sariristana of Charak Samhita, Susruta Samhita, Ashtanga Hridaya, and Ashtanga Sangraha. Okay, so you will find the anatomy and physiology, that is the Sharira Rachana and Sharira Kriya. Okay, that under the Sharira Sthana of the Susruta Samhita, Charaka Samhita, Ashtanga Hridaya, and the Ashtanga Sangraha. Just you remember this thing. Okay, now we will go further. Now see here. So the Asthi. So that is the etymological definition of the Asthi. So actually this is the word meaning. Okay, now see here Asyate iti Asthi. Just you can copy this thing. Okay, in exam you are going to write this thing. So Asyate iti Asthi. So Asyate plus as plus hit in Mamsa Abhyantare iti. So that means the structure present within the muscle. So Asthi is placed between the muscle, means the Asthi is covered up by the muscle. Okay, that is structure which is covered up by the muscles, that is Asthi. So that is told by the Sabdastoma Mahanidhi. Okay, this is the reference of this Nirukti. Okay, so Asyate iti Asthi, Asyate as plus itin Mamsa Abhyantaraste iti. Okay, the Asthi is placed inside the muscles, or the Asthi is covered up by the muscle. Okay, so structure present in the core of the muscle, so the muscles will cover up that. Okay, so that is the Asthi. Shall I move forward?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you go on copying this. Okay, now next. Now see here, formation of Asthi, how the Asthi is going to form in the body. Okay, now see here, the Susruta has given one beautiful sloka, that is the Medaso Asthi Prajayate. So as you already know, there are the 7 dhatus, isn't it? Have you studied the Nyaya, Dhatu Poshana Nyaya, Thira Dadi Nyaya, Kedara Kulya Nyaya, Khale Kapota Nyaya? Have you read this in physiology? So see here, so there are 7 dhatus are there. Okay, Rasa, Rakta, Mamsa, Medo, Asthi, Majja, and Sukra dhatu. Okay, see here. So in the Dhatu Poshana, how they have told that, see, from Rasa, Rakta will derive, from Rakta, Mamsa will derive, from Mamsa, Asthi. Okay, sorry, from Mamsa, Meda will derive, then from Meda, Asthi will derive, like that. From Asthi, Majja, from Majja to Sukra, they will derive. Okay, so according to the Susruta, Medaso Asthi Prajayate means the Asthi is derived from the Meda Dhatu. Okay, are you getting? Now see, but Charaka says like that. See, this Charaka Chikitsa Sthan, 15th chapter, 31 sloka, that is. So here, Charaka has explained that, see, Prithivi Vayo Agni Aniladina Sanghatam Sosmana Kritaha Haratto Prakaratasya Jayate Asti Tatunrinam. So here, so Prithivya Agni Aniladina. So here that is the Prithivi, Agni, and Anila. Anila is Vayu. Okay. So Sanghatam Sosmana Kritaha. खरत्वं प्रकरोतस्य jayate asti tato mirnam. Here what they told that, see here, so from meda asti is going to derive, isn't it? So see here, the so usmana kritas, here the so usmana, the meda dhatu with the effect of its own dhatu agni. So meda dhatu, so there is the dhatu agni of the meda. So if you see the agni, classification of the agni, so you will have got a 7 dhatu agni, 5 bhutagni and 1 jataragni. Okay, so see out of this here, so smara means the agni of self, that is the medo dhatu agni, because from meda is asti is going to derive. So the due to the influence of the so ushmana, that is the medo dhatu agni in the meda, it becomes kharatva. So the kharatva guna of meda will increase due to the influence of the medo dhatu agni. Then what will happen? Then it will transfer into asti, okay, by combination with Prithvi, Agni and Anila. Okay, now see here. So by the influence of the Meda Dhatu Agni and with the presence of Prithvi, Agni and Vai Mahabhuta, the Meda attain the Kharattu Guna and ultimately lead to formation of the Asti. Are you getting this? Now see here. Suppose this is the Meda. Okay, now from Meda, Asti is to be formed. So suppose here is the Asti. Suppose this is the Asti. Now what will happen? See here, from Meda Asti will derive. Now what will happen? See, from Meda Asti is going to derive. Now what will happen? So this is the Meda Dhatu. So in the Meda Dhatu, just I will write here. Okay. So this is the Meda Dhatu. Okay. Now see here, this Meda Dhatu. This is the Meda Dhatu here. Now see, by the influence of the one Dhatu Agni, so Smana. So one Dhatu Agni means Meda Dhatu Agni. So the Meda Dhatu Agni will act upon the Meda. So here, see here. So the Meda Dhatu Agni. So here is the Meda Dhatu Agni. The Meda Dhatu Agni observe the moisture content of the Meda and the Khara Guna, a rough Guna of the Meda will arise. Okay, here is the Meda Dhatu Agni. Meda Dhatu Agni. So the Meda Dhatu Agni act upon the Meda Dhatu, then the Kharatva Guna will increase. Then what will happen? Now the Mahabhuta, that is the Prithvi, Agni and Vayu Mahabhuta now come in act with the Kharato, that is the Meda Dhatu which is in Khara Guna. Okay, so the Prithvi, Agni and Vayu, they combine with the Meda Dhatu which attain the Khara Guna by the influence of its own Dhatu Agni. Now here, now Prithvi. So here, now Prithvi, Agni, then Vayu. Now they will merge with this Meda Dhatu, then finally they forms the Asti. Are you getting? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion here? So just remember, from Meda Asti will form. Okay, now how it will form? See, the Kharatto. So see here, how it will form. So see here, the influence, by the influence of the Meda Dhatu Agni, means that is the so Usmana. Okay, by the Agni of Meda Dhatu, the Meda Dhatu attain the Kharatva Guna, and from Prithvi and Vayu and Agni will come merge with that. Then finally Asti will derive. Okay, so the Prithvi, Agni, Vayu, they will merge with the Meda Dhatu which attain the Kharatva Guna by the influence of its own Agni, own Dhatu Agni, to form the Asti Dhatu. Just remember this thing. That is sufficient. Okay, so you can remember this sloka, this first number sloka, this small sloka you can mug of this. Okay, just remember this sloka. Better you remember the sloka in exam. Okay. So we see the sloka Prithvi Agni Aniladinam Sanghatam Sosmana Kritaha Harattum Prakarotasya Jayate Asti Tato Nirnam. Okay. So here first sloka, that is the Medaso Asti Prajayate. From Meda Asti will derive. Now see here. See here. The Asti component of the body, that is derived from the paternal factor. Okay. So the paternal factor, they will give rise to the Asti of the body. Okay, according to the Charaka. So just remember, the Asti is derived from the father factor. That factor from the father give rise to the Asti. So that is the paternal factor. So see here other derivatives of Pitrija Vava, Pitrizani, that is the Pitrija Vava, that is from father, that is the from the paternal. Okay, so see here other factors here. Kesas Kesas Masru, Nakaloma Danta, Sira Isnayu Dhamanya, Sukram Chaiti. So these are all factors, they are derived from the Pitrija Bhava. Out of this, see here, Danta Asthi. Asthi is also derived from the paternal factor, or that is the Pitri's Adi Bhava. Just remember that. Okay, so Asthi is derived from the Pitri's Adi Bhava. Bhava, B-H-A, Bhava, Pitri's Adi, P-I-T-R-I is the Pitri's Adi Bhava. So that is from the Asti is derived from the Pitri's Adi Bhava or paternal factor. Okay, not maternal. Maternal, that is from mother. Okay, and various other factors are there, they are derived from the mother. Okay, just remember that the soft organ or the soft component of the body, they are derived from the mother, and the hard component or tough component, okay, they are derived from the father, that is the Pitri's Adi Bhava. Now see the Mala of Asti Dhatu, the waste product of the Asti Dhatu, see here. So if you want to remember the sloka, that is okay. Okay, this whole sloka, if you want to remember, that is okay. If you don't remember the sloka also, just you remember the which mala is going to derive, which is the mala of Asti, just remember that. Now see here, Kafaha Pitta Mala Kesu Swedaha Syan Nakaromachaha Netra Vita Tokchucha Sneho Dhatu Nam Kramaso Malaha. Here means see, we have got a 7 dhatu, isn't it? So 7 dhatu. So see, these are the mala of 7 dhatu respectively. So in order they are there. Now see, this is the kapha. We have got a first dhatu rasa. Rasa, rakta, mamsa, medo, asti, majja. So just I will write here the name of the dhatu for you here. So in order I will write here. Rasa dhatu, rakta, mamsa, medo, asti, majja. Okay, and next is the sukra. Sukra. Just see here. Now see here, they are the 7 dhatu and they have given the mala of 7 dhatu in order only. Now see kapha, that is the mala of rasha. Pitta, mala of rakta. So khamala, that is the mala of mamsa. And sweda is the mala of meda dhatu. Now see here, asti dhatu. So the mala of asti dhatu, that is the nakha and roma. So the nakha and roma, just you write here. So nakha and roma. Nakha and Roma. See, Nakha and Roma. You can write in this Devanagari Lipi also. Okay, Nakha, Roma, Mala of Asti. You can write that also. Nakha and Roma are the Mala of Asti Dhatu. Just write there. So, according to Susruta Sariristana, 47 number sloka. So, Nakha and Roma are the Mala of Asti Dhatu. That is by the Susruta. Now, see, Charaka told that Kesa and Loma are the Mala of Asti Dhatu. Kesha, hair and the hair follicles, they are the mala of Asti Dhatu. Similarly, Vabha Prakasa, the Acharya Vabha Prakasa have told that the Nakha and Roma are the mala of Asti Dhatu. Same, similar to that of Susruta. Susruta also Nakha and Roma. That is the nail and the hair follicle. Then Ashtanga Hridaya told that Nakha and Loma. That Loma again same. That is the hair follicle. Okay, they are the mala of Asthi. Okay, just remember Charaka, Vabhaprakasa and Ashtanga Hridaya. And this is the by the Susruta. So they are the mala of Asthi Dhatu. Okay, up to here.
Okay, sir.
Okay, copy this thing. Okay, so this is the Nakha and Roma. Okay, that is the mala of Asthi Dhatu. Mala, you can write mala also, mala. Okay, in Devanagari also you can write. Okay, this Ayurveda terminology better write in Devanagari Lipi itself. So Nakha and Roma you write directly. Don't write in Roman. Okay. So Nakha and Roma, that is the mala of Asthi Dhatu by Susruta, by Charaka, Kesa and Loma, by Vabha Prakasa, Nakha and Roma, and by Asthanga Hridaya, Nakha and Loma. Okay, and the Asthi is derived from the Pitri Jadi Bhava, that is the derived from the paternal factor. Now see, we'll see the Pancha Mahabhautika component of the Asthi. See, as you already know that all the all the matter, they are form of Pancha Mahabhuta, isn't it? So all the Pancha Mahabhuta are there in the Dravya. So every substance that is formed from the Pancha Mahabhuta, isn't it? So if you see the Asthi is also formed from the Pancha Mahabhuta. Now Pancha Mahabhuta means that is the Prithvi, Jal, Tej, Vayu, Akash. So here, so Pancha Mahabhuta, they are the Akash. I have written here only, so you can see in this italic. So see, they are the Prithvi, Jal, Agni, Vayu and Akash. They are a Pancha Mahabhuta. Now see, Asthi has got a Pancha Mahabhuta component. I am going to tell this thing. Now see here, the Akasha component in the Asthi, see, the Asthi, that is the porous structure. It has got a various pores are there. If you see, okay, in the bone structure or structure of the bone, you will see the various pore or openings or channels are there. See, the large channel present in the bone. See, if you see the bone, if you cut the bone, there is a hollow tube is there, that is the medullary cavity. Medullary cavity. And if you see, take a small slide and observe under the microscope, you will see the various fine pore there. Okay, so that is the Haverson canal. Haverson canal and Workman canal. So they are the cavities present in the bone. So we can say the Asthi has got a Akasa Mahabhuta. So due to its porous nature, okay, Chidrata is there, na? Porous means Chidra. Just you can write in bracket Akasa. Just give arrow and write there Chidra Mayata, because it is porous in its porous structure. Okay, so Haverson canal, there is the Haverson canal, and Haverson canal is connected with the medullary canal by the Workman canal. So due to Chidrata, okay, Chidra Mayata, okay, the Akasa Mahabhuta is there in the Asthi Dhatu, we can tell. Now Vayu Mahabhuta, see this Vayu Mahabhuta. So to tell the Vayu Mahabhuta, see the main function of Vayu is to growth and development. Okay, see the bone, it is the living tissue only. Okay, the bone can grow. Okay, if any fracture is there, see the healing of bone is there, and the growth of bone is there. See the Pancha Mahabhuta component of the Asthi. So Akasa, due to its porous nature, okay, that is the Chidra Mayata. You can write in the Devanagari also Chidra Mayata. Okay. So next is the Vayu. See, the Vayu component is there in the Asthi. Actually, the Vayu is the predominant component in the Asthi. Okay. So the dominant component of Pancha Mahabhuta, that is Vayu. Vayu is dominant in the Asthi. Thus you can write that. So see here, the Vayu, the main function of the Vayu is for the growth and development. Okay. So growth and development. So see here, the bone has tendency to grow and development, isn't it? So it is the living tissue only, so it can grow. If any fracture is there, then the bone will heal itself, isn't it? Why it will heal? Because it is the living tissue and it has the tendency to grow and repair. So due to that, we can tell there is the Vayu Mahabhuta in the Asthi. So just you can write So that is the Pranamayata. So the Pranamayata, that is the living component. So bone is the living component, isn't it? So Pranamayata you can write. I cannot write here. So this is the Pranamayata. Can you see this? So just write in Devanagari, that is the Pranamayata. So due to Pranamayata, we can tell there is the bio component in the Asthi. So the bio component help in the growth and development. Now next is the Agni. Now see here, the Agni there is a, see in the blood is a living tissue, isn't it? So for the living tissue, nutrition is required, oxygen is required, isn't it? So there is a blood supply is there. So due to the blood supply, and one more function of the blood is there, that is bone is there, that is the hematopoietic activity, that is the formation of the blood cell, okay, red blood cell, okay, or blood cells, okay. Due to this, we can tell there is the Agni Mahabhuta. Are you getting? So blood supply is there. So due to that, we can tell there is the predominant, there is the Agni Mahabhuta is also there. Now next is the Jala component. For the Jala component, see, if you see the structure of the bone, okay, so the bone, it consists of the water, almost 20 to 30% of the water, okay, is there in the bone. So and it also consists of the organic compound. So organic compound, that is the collagen fiber, okay, this fiber, that is the collagen fiber type 1 actually. So due to the presence of water and the organic component, okay, the bone is flexible and it is flexible, okay. This water and the organic component provide the flexibility to the bone, okay. So due to the presence of this organic component, the bone is flexible and resilient. So this due to flexibility and the resilient property of the bone, it can bear the twisting force or tensile force. So it can bear the tensile force. So due to the presence of water content and the organic component, we can tell there is the Jala Mahabhuta present in the Asthi. Now next is the Prithvi. Now Prithvi Mahabhuta. See here, the Prithvi Mahabhuta, that gives the rigidity to the bone. Okay. So see here in the bone, if you see the composition of the bone, so the inorganic component is present there. So the salt of calcium and phosphorus is there. So the salt of, that is the inorganic component of the bone. So that is the salt of or compound of calcium and phosphorus. The salt that is salt got calcium and phosphorus. So there is the presence of salt of calcium and phosphorus. Okay, that is the hydroxyapatite crystal is there. So that is the compound formed by the calcium and phosphorus with oxygen. Okay, so due to presence of this inorganic compound, see here it gives the make the bone hard, isn't it? So this component, the Prithvi component, that makes the bone hard and rigid. So due to this hard and rigid property of the bone, it can resist or it can bear the compressive force. Okay, so this inorganic component that makes the bone hard. So this hardness, so due to this hardness, that is kathinata. Okay, so the kathina guna. So this is due to Prithvi Mahabhuta. So we can say there is the Prithvi Mahabhuta in the bone. So these are the Pancha Mahabhutas present in the bone. Okay, are you getting now?
Yes, sir.
So that is the kathinata. Just you can write in Devanagari lipi, that is kathinata. So due to the kathina, so it is hard, isn't it? Hard and rigid nature. That is due to Prithvi Mahabhuta. Jala. So this is the flexible and the resilient. That is due to the Jala Mahabhuta. So and there is also present a water content. Agni Mahabhuta because of blood content in the bone. Vayu Mahabhuta because of its power to regenerate, growth and development. That is Vayu Mahabhuta. Okay. So the dominant Mahabhuta, that is the Vayu only. Okay, just remember. Then the Akasa Mahabhuta due to the porous nature, that is the Chidramayata. Vayu, that is the Pranamayata. Just you can write in the Devanagari Lipi. Okay. Now, dosa adhisthana in Asthi. So we have got the three dosa, Vata, Pitta, Kapha, isn't it? So out of this Vata, Pitta, Kapha, the dosa present in Asthi is the Vata dosha. So Kashyap, Acharya Kashyap also told the Vata, and Ashtangari they also Vata. So Vata is the predominant dosha present in the Asthi. Just write that. Dominant dosha present in the Asthi. So that is the dosha present in the Asthi. Okay. Is Vata. In Devanagari also you can write Vata. Okay. So you know how to write Vata. So you can write Vata. Okay. So you can write. Okay. Are you getting up to here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then I will move forward. Now see here. Now Asthi as a Marma Sthana. Okay, see here, Marma means they are the vital point. So this, if any injury is there in that particular area, so the person may feel the very severe pain, or he may die, after some time, or he may become disabled. Okay, that is Apanga. Okay, so they are the Marma points or Marma Sthana. Marma Sthana, they are the vital points or vital area of the body. If any injury or any damage to this particular area is there, then the person may die quickly, or he may die after some time, or the person may feel the severe pain, or the person become disabled. Okay, so these are the Marma Sthana actually. So just I am giving the introduction for the Marma Sthana. So this Marma chapter is separate chapter for you. Okay, during that I will explain the detail. Now see Asthi. In some, see, Asthi is also considered as the Marma. Okay, there in the certain place of the body, there are the Asthi which is considered as the Marma. And if you injure that Asthi, then you may die, or you may feel severe pain, or you may die after some time, like that. Okay, so see here. So Marmani, Mamsa Sira, Snayu. So Marmani, Mamsa Sira, Snayava, Sti Sandhi Sannipata. What that means so Marma, they are the vital points. This vital point consists of Mamsa, muscles, Sira, vessels, Snayu, that is ligament, nerve, tendon. Okay, Snayu, Asthi, that is bone, and Sandhi, that is joint. So these all five components together forms the Marma points. Are you getting? So see here, that is the Mamsa, Sira, Snayu, Asthi, and Sandhi. These are the five components of the Marma. Okay, these five components of Mamsa, Sira, Snayu, Asthi, Sandhi forms the Marma. Okay, together forms the Marma. Now see, though these all structures forms the Marma. Okay, in the particular Marma, there may be the predominance of one structure. Okay, either Mamsa may be predominant there. Still, Sira, Snayu, Asthi, and Sandhi are present there in the recessive form. Okay, so on the basis of predominancy of this structure, okay, Marma are classified into five categories: Mamsa Marma, Sira Marma, Snayu Marma, Asthi Marma, and Sandhi Marma. Okay, see, all Marma consist of these five things. Okay, five components are there, but the dominant structure will be one. Okay, either Mamsa will be dominant, either Sira or Snayu or Asthi or Sandhi. So due to that dominancy, they are classified. All the marma of the body are classified under Mamsa marma, Sira marma, Snayu marma, Asthi marma, Sandhi marma. Now see here. Now we are seeing the Asthi marma here because we are reading the Asthi. Now see here. Total there are 8 Asthi marma in the body. So Ashtava Asthi marmani. So total 8 Asthi marma are there in the body. Now what are these 8 Asthi marma? Now see here in the below sloka here. So 8 Asthi marma. So Katika Taruna, just you can write same. Katika Taruna, Nitamba, and Amsa Falaka, Sankhastava Asti Marmani. So Katika Taruna, Nitamba, Amsa Falaka, and Sankha. Just you write Sankha. So Sankhastava Asti Marmani. So this Katika Taruna, 2 are there. Nitamba also 2, Amsa Falaka also 2, Sankha also 2. Total 8. So they are the 8 Asthi marma present in the body. Just remember this thing. Okay. So Katika Taruna, Nitamba, Amsa Falaka, Sankha. So they are the 8 Asthi marma. All are in 2 in number. Okay. Right and left. Right and left. Okay. Are you getting? Are you there? Okay. If any
Yes,
confusion,
sir.
just ask. Okay. Just copy this. Okay. So see. This is simple. So Katika Taruna in bracket just write 2. Nitamba in bracket just write 2. Then Amsa Falaka bracket in bracket write 2. And Sankha in bracket 2. So they are the 8 Asthi marma. Just you write that. That much sufficient. So total 8 Asthi marma are there. So marma are composed of Namsa, Sira, Snayu, Asthi and Sandhi. Just right. And okay. So next, see, Asthi is the Mula of Srotas. So, see, now Asthi are considered as the Mula of Srotas also. See, this Srotas means, just I will write here Srotas for you. So, just you can write in Devanagari also. Sro, Tas, Ta and Hafsa. Srotas. Okay. So they are the Mula Sthana. So this is the Srotas. So Asthi as a Mula of Srotas. Now see here. So according to the Srotas, Asthi Baha Srotas is explained by the only Charaka. Now see here in the above sloka here. Tadatha Pranaudakanna Rasa Rudhira Mamsa Medo Asti Majja Sukra Mutra Purisha Sweda Bahana iti. So see here the Charaka has mentioned the 13 Srotas here. Okay. So out of these 13 Srotasa, just you can write in sentence, the Charaka has mentioned the 13 Srotasa. Out of this, one of the Srotasa is the Asthi Baha Srotasa. Just I will write for you. It may be new for you, isn't it? So Charaka has mentioned the 13 Srotas. One of them is Asthi Vaha Srotas. Okay. Are you getting? See here, this is the Asthi Vaha, Meda and Asthi. See here, this is the Asthi Vaha Srotas is here. So, out of the 13, one of the Srotas is the Asthi Vaha Srotas. Okay. Now see here, but Susruta does not mention, okay. Susruta does not mention about the Asthi Vaha Srotas. Now see here next. So, next sloka, see, Asthi Vahanam. See, this is the Asthi Vahanam Srotas. So, Asthi Vahanam Srotasam Medomulam Jaganam Cha. So, here Charaka has mentioned the Mula. Mula means the main origin actually. So, main site of origin of this Srotasa. So, the Mula of Asthi Vaha Srotas is so Meda and Jagana. Just I will write for you here. So, just copy this. So, the Mula Sthana of Asthi Vaha Srotas is Meda and Jagana. Jaghana. Directly you can write in Devanagari also. Okay, Jaghana. Meda and Jaghana. Just write that thing. Okay. Now see next. Now this terminology Asthi, it will come in the Majja Vaha Srotas also. So see the Majja Vahanam Srotasam Asthi ni Moolam Sandayascha. So here in the Majja Vaha Srotasha. So next that is the Moola Majja Vaha Srotasha is or are Asthi and Asthi and Jaghana. Jaghana. Okay? So, sorry, Sandhi, not Jaghana. Asthi and Sandhi. Sandhi. See here. So Majja Vahanam Srotasam Asthi Moolam Sandayascha. So Asthi and Sandhi, they are the Mula of Majja Vahasrota. Okay? So just remember this sloka. So this is for this. So the Mula of Majja Vahasrota is Asthi. So that is mentioned by Charaka only. Just write in Charaka. Acharya, Charaka mention the Mula of Majja Vahasrota. See this above also by Charaka. Asti Vahanam Srotasam Medo Mula Jagaramcha. So this is the Asti Vaha, this is the Majja Vaha. So in the Majja Vaha, that the Mula of Majja Vaha is Asti. But Asti Vaha Srotas, the Mula is Meda and Jagana. Just remember, these both are by Charaka only. And the Asti Vaha Srotas is mentioned by only Charaka. Okay, not by Susruta. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any confusion is there?
No, sir.
Okay, now see the importance of the Asthi is mentioned by the Acharya. Okay, now why the Asthi is important, what a function of the Asthi is mentioned. See, by giving the example, Acharya has mentioned the importance of the Asthi. Now see, if you see the tree, have you seen the tree? Or you haven't seen the tree? Anyone is there who haven't seen the tree? Okay, now see, if you see the tree, this tree will stand erect in the ground, isn't it? Have you seen? So that all the tree they will stand erect in the ground, isn't it? So how they will stand erect? Because see, if you remove the bark of the tree, so you will find the hard part of the tree, isn't it? That is the heartwood, isn't it? So due to that hard part of the tree, that helps the tree to stand erect in the ground. Similarly, so our body is supported by the Asthi, so that we can maintain our erect posture, isn't it? If no Asthi means what will happen? If there is no bone in body, what will happen to our muscles and all the soft organ? They will fall down, isn't it? Isn't it? So see here, so bone they are forming the framework. If no bone in the body means all the muscles, okay, nerve, vessels, they will fall down in the ground and they will become one ball, isn't it? So by giving the example of the tree, that is the hard part of the wood, that helps to maintain the erect posture of the tree. And similarly, in the human also there is the bone that maintain your erect posture. Okay, so that is considered as the sara part of the body or the essence part of the body. Now see the sloka here. So better you mug up the sloka. Okay, remember the sloka. Okay, in exam at least you write some slokas, that will be good. Okay, now see here. Abhyantaragatahi sarayatha tishtanti bhuruha asti sarayastatha deha hriyante dehina dhruvam. See here. Abhyantaragatahi sarayatha tishtanti bhuruha Asti sarayasthatha deha dhriyante dehina dhruvam. That is by Susruta only. Just bracket. Here is the Susruta Sariristan, 5th chapter, 21 sloka. So the meaning of this sloka is here. See, there is the presence of the heartwood or the pith, that is the hard part of the wood inside the tree, which makes the tree stand strong. In similar way, the Asti supports the body, so it is the Sara or essence part of the body. Okay, as I have already explained. So due to the presence of the hard part of the wood, tree is able to stand erect. In the similar way that we have got asthi in the body, so that maintain our erect posture. So the asthi in our body, that is the essence, that is the sara of the body, or main core of the body, isn't it? So that is told by this sloka. Abhyantaragatai sarayas tistanti guruha asti sarayas deha dhriyante dehinam dhruvam. Okay. Okay. Shall I move forward?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now the next important. Now see here the important. See here the next important is explained by the Susruta again. This is the again Susruta. Okay, Acharya Susruta only. Now see here the first sloka here. Tasmat chiravinastesu tongmamsesu sarinena asthinina vinasayanti saranyatani dehina. Okay, just try to mug up the sloka. Okay, see, tasmat chiravinastesu tongmamsesu sarinena asthinina vinasayanti saranyatani dehina. Now, what is the meaning of it? See here. See here. For example, see human body. See, after the death of the human body, what will happen? See, all the soft tissue, that is the muscles, ligaments, okay, vessels, they all will decompose, isn't it? They will decompose within the short period of time only. But see, the bone or the asthi, that will exist for the long period of time, isn't it? So that is told by this above sloka. So see here, see the meaning here, the toka, mamsa, etc. That is toka, that is the skin. Mamsa, that is the muscles. O etc. means all the soft tissues of the body get degenerate and decompose earlier than the asthi. So asthi is the long existing component of the body. So it is called the sara or essence part of the body. Okay. So after the death, so all the soft tissue, they will decompose within the short period of time. But the long-lasting component that will be there, that is the asthi only. So the asthi, that is considered as the sara of body, or the core of, or main essence part of the body. So that is the sara, that is the mula, isn't it? Have you seen? So decomposition, see, if some animal die means the muscles and everything, they will decompose quickly, and only the bone is remain for the long period of time, isn't it? So that thing is told by this sloka. So due to that long existence nature of the asthi is considered as the sara of body, or essence part of the body. Okay. Now see next important that Acharya Susruta has mentioned. So this all by the Acharya Susruta. Okay. In front of all the sentence you can write according to Acharya Susruta. According to Acharya Susruta. This is that both are according to Acharya Susruta only. Okay. Now see here the next sloka or next importance is mentioned like this by Acharya Susruta only. So mamsa anyatra nivaddani siravihi snayu vistata asti nayalambanam kritva nasiriyam te patantiva. So asthi, see here the important of the asthi is mentioned here. So mamsa anyatra nivaddani siravi snayu vistata asti nayalambanam kritva nasiriyam te patantiva. Now see here what it means. Now see here. So if you see in the human body, so see in the human body, just consider the human body without the bone. What will happen? The muscles, snayu, okay, and other soft tissues. What will happen? They will not get the support of anything, isn't it? Then they will fall down. Okay, and there is the no. So and the muscles, the individual muscles, now they will not exist in their anatomical form, isn't it? Or in their particular shape and size, isn't it? If there is no asthi, what will happen? There is no site for the attachment of the muscles, and there is no supports for the vessels and nerve running along the body, isn't it? So if no asthi means they all will fall down and they will all degenerate or degenerate. Okay. So see here. So Asthi forms the supporting base or probe of the body. Components such as Mamsa, Sira, Snayu. So the Mamsa, that is the muscles, Sira, they are the vessels, Snayu, they are the ligaments and tendons. Okay, and nerve also. See, this structure gets support of Asthi for its attachment and the anatomical position. That's why they does not fall and degenerate. Are you getting? So, with the help of Asthi only. See, Asthi is there, so with the help of Asthi, they are running in the body, isn't it? So, if no bone, if no single bone is present in the body, means there is no site for the attachment of the muscles, there is no support for the blood vessels, no support for the nerve, then what will happen? They will all fall down and they form some one bulk and they does not have their own identity. Okay? Are you getting? So,
Yes, sir.
the main thing is that the bone or asthi form the skeletal framework and the support for the soft tissue of the body, isn't it? So the main theme of this all the sloka. So the asthi forms the main theme, that is the forms the skeletal from framework of the body and supports the all the soft tissues of the body and protect it. Isn't it? Yes. Yes, who is telling, sir? So that is the main theme of this all the three sloka. Okay, so protect it. So skeletal framework is maintained. Okay, and they make your body stand erect, and it will also support the muscles. Okay, vessels, nerve, and all the structures of tissues present in the body are supported and protected by it. Isn't it? So So see here, yesterday we are reading the important of Asthi. Or important of Asthi or functional of Asthi means same thing, okay? Same point you can write, okay? Important and the function. So we are seeing the important of the Asthi. See, you can see in this picture here. So yesterday I have already explained, okay? One diagram I have kept for you here. You can see here, so this is the tree, isn't it? So in the tree, in the center, you will find the hard part of the tree, that is the heartwood or the pith, isn't it? So you can see in the next picture also this hard part. So that helps to make the tree stand straight in the ground. Similarly, the asthi helps us to stand or to support the body. Okay, so it is the sara part that I have already explained for you. Then see here, you can see in the diagram here, above diagram. So see, after decomposition, see all the soft tissue, they are decomposed quickly, isn't it? But the asthi remain for the long time. So this asthi is considered as the sara part. Okay. In the below picture, you can see the muscles, nerve, they are supported by the asthi only, bone. See, this muscle is attached on the bone only. If there is no bone, means there is no site for attachment of the muscles. Okay, so this asthi is forming the support for the muscles here and even for the nerve also. See here, nerve is running. So this also I have already explained. Okay. Now we'll go for the next point. Next important of the asthi or the function. Now see here, you can see in this sloka by Susruta, okay, Acharya Susruta. See, Stulastishu Visesena Majja tu Abhyantara Asritaha Atha Etareshu Sarveshu Sadraktam Meda Uchyate. So at least you remember this two line sloka. Okay. Now remaining also see Suddha Mamsasya Yah Sneha Sa Vasat Parikirtita. So this is for Basha. Okay, that is not required here. Just we require the meaning of these two lines here. So Stulastisu Visesena Majja tu Abhyantara Asrita Atha Etareshu Sarveshu Sadraktam Meda Uchyate. See, this means, see here. So here Stulastishu Visesena Majja. Here see the Stulasti, that is the long bone and the short bone. Okay. Inside the long bone and short bone, there is the majja is there. So see, you can see in this diagram here, this is the long bone. So we have got to expose the inner side of the long bone here. So that is the medullary cavity or marrow cavity. In that marrow cavity, you will find the bone marrow, that is the yellow bone marrow. So स्थूलास्थिषु विशेषेण मज्जा to abhyantara astrita. So inside the long bone, there is the majja, that is the bone marrow is present inside the long bone, or stulasti, that is actually long bone and short bone. Okay, in the marrow cavity or medullary cavity of long bone and short bone, you will find the majja, that is the marrow. Okay, so it like inside the long bone. So stulasti to visesena, especially in the stulasti, that is the long bone or short bone, that is okay. So especially there is the presence of majja inside it. Okay, so abhyantara asrita. But see here, atha etareshu sarveshu sadraktam meda uchyate. Now see here, remaining, say except the long bone and the short bone, remaining all other bone consist of the meda, which is mixed with the rakta. So that is the actually red bone marrow. So meda consisting of the red blood cell. So that is the sarakta meda. So sarakta meda, that means the red bone marrow. Now here see the stulasti majja. We can consider the stulasti majja as a yellow bone marrow, and whereas the remaining other bone that consists of sarakta meda, that is red bone marrow, means that is present in the flat bone, irregular bone, okay, other type of bone. Remaining except the stulasti, except the long and short bone, the other bone consists of sarakta meda, that is the red bone marrow. So yellow bone marrow you will see in the long bone and short bone, whereas the red bone marrow you will see in the remaining other bone. So flat bone, irregular bone, okay, many types of classification are there. Just remember that. Are you getting? So the majja is situated inside the large bone, and the remaining bone consists of sarakta meda inside or within it. Okay, that is the meaning. So here the majja means that is for the yellow bone marrow, and sarakta meda, that is for red bone marrow. Okay, just remember this. Now see the next important. Priyanam Jeevanam Lepa Sneho Dharana Purane Garbhotpadascha Karmani Dhatunam Kramaso Vidu. Now see here, so these all are the karma of the dhatu. We have got a 7 dhatu, isn't it? So these given are the work of the or function of the individual dhatu, that is 7 dhatu in order. Now see here, Priyanam, that is the function of Rasha. Jivana, that is the function of Rakta. Lepa is the function of Mamsa. Sneha is the function of Meda. Dharana. Now Dharana, that is the function of Asthi. Now just here remember that according to the Ashtanga Sangraha, the function of the Asthi Dhatu. Okay, Asthi, that is the Dharana. Dharana, that is to support. Okay, just remember. So dharana is the function of the asti dhatu according to the Ashtanga Sangraha. Just you can write that point. So asti dhatu function, that is the. So this is only required point for us. So I am writing this one. So this dharana is for asti dhatu. Now purana, that is for majja, and garbhotpadasya, that is for sukra. Okay, so these are the work of the 7 dhatu respectively. So karmani dhatunam kramaso vidu. Okay, so just remember. So dharana is the function of asti. Now next see asti nideha dharanam majja pusti chaha. See here according to the Susruta, again see the asti nideha dharanam majja pusti chaha. So the function of asti dhatu, that is the deha dharana and majja pusti. Just you write that also. So according to the Susruta, according to Acharya Susruta will write, the function of asti is to deha dharana. Thus you can write in Devanagari also. So deha dharana, comma majja pusti. Okay, and majja pusti. Okay, so these are the function of the Asthi or the important. Why? So these are the important of the Asthi. Are you getting up here? Okay. Now see here.
Okay, sir.
Now we'll go for the next. So that is the type of Asthi or Asthi Prakara. Okay, so Acharya has classified the Asthi, okay, bone of the body. Okay, here actually not bone only, the cartilage are also considered as the Asthi by the Acharya. So the skeletal element of the body, they are classified by the Acharya into different type. Okay, so according to the Susrutasi, etani panchavidani bhavanti. So the type of Asthi, there are 5 type of Asthi. Okay, so etani panchavidani bhavanti. So the skeletal element, okay, here generally we are considering the bone only. Okay, still there is the cartilage also, they are considered the Asthi here. So etani panchavidani bhavanti. So there are 5 types of Asthi. So tadatha Kapala, Ruchaka, Taruna, Valaya, Nalaka, Sangyani. So these 5 type of Asthi are Kapala, Ruchaka, Taruna, Valaya, Nalaka. Okay, are you getting? So these are the 5 types of the Asthi. Okay, now see, I have written for you here. So see, 5 type of Asthi: Kapala, Ruchaka, Taruna, Valaya, Nalaka, Sangyani. So these are the Kapala Asthi, Ruchaka Asthi, Taruna Asthi, Valaya Asthi, and Nalaka Asthi. Are you getting? So 5 types. Okay, 5 categories or 5 types of Asthi. Okay, you can classify the Asthi of body into 5 types. So they are Kapala Asthi, Ruchaka Asthi, Taruna Asthi, Valaya Asthi, and Nalaka Asthi. Now see here. Now then where you will find the Kapala Asthi? Okay. So which bone are the Kapala Asthi? Okay. Now see here. So next. So now we'll go for the individual now. We'll go for the Kapala, then Ruchaka, Taruna, Valaya, and Nalaka. Just write it down. Okay. Now see here Kapala Asthi. First is the Kapala Asthi. So first bone, that is the Kapala Asthi, see here. Now see here, Kapala Asthi. For the Kapala Asthi, see Acharya Susruta only. So this all are by the Acharya Susruta only, okay? So I will write here. Acharya Susruta in Sutra Sthana. Sorry, Sharira Sthana. Chapter 5, or 5th chapter. Okay, in this chapter only he had mentioned about the Asthi Prakara and type. Okay, that is Asthi Prakara, that is type only. Now see the first type, that is the Kapala Asthi. Now see for the Kapala Asthi, see Tesam Janu Nitamba Amsa Gandatalu Sankha Sirasu Kapalani. Now see here what he have told that, see where you will find the Kapala Asthi, he had mentioned here. See, so Susruta told that, see here, Tesam Janu Nitamba Amsha Ganda Talu Shankha Sirahasu Kapalani. So you will find the Kapala Asthi in the Janu. Okay, see I have break down the sloka and written below here. So you will find the Kapala Asthi in Janu. You will find that Kapala Asthi Nitamba, the Asthi Nitamba, then the Amsha, just write dot above, okay, Amsha, okay, Ganda, Talu and Sankha, then the Asthi of Sira. These all Asthi, they are of Kapala Asthi. So actually see this Kapala means, so the meaning of Kapala is given by the Acharya Dallana. Kapalani, Karpara Sangyani. So that means the shape of this bone is like broken piece of earthen pot. So you know the earthen pot, the pot made up of clay. So see, just you break the earthen pot, then what you will find the piece of the earthen pot, isn't it? So that is like flat, isn't it? So this bone has got a similar structure. Okay, so they are the kapala. So they are like a flat bone. Okay, so kapala means kapalani karpara sangyani. So this is the karpara means that is the broken flat piece of the organ part. Okay, so this bone has got a similar shape. So they are the kapala. So you will find the kapala in Janu, Nitamba, Amsha, Ganda, Talu, Sankha, and Sira. They are the example of this kapala asti. Okay, now see here. So if you want to correlate, see this Janu, the asti of Janu, that is patella. So that is like flat bone. So Nitamba, that is the hip bone. Then Amsha, that is the scapula. Then Ganda, cheekbone. Talu, that is the bone of palate. Okay. Sankha, that is the bone of temple. That is the temporal bone. And Sira, that is the bone of skull or cranium. Okay, the cranial bone. So they are the flat bone or kapala asti. So these are the bones. So Janu, that is you can correlate with the patella. In bracket you can write patella. Nitamba, that is the hip bone. Hamsa, that is the scapula. Ganda, that is the cheek bone. Talu, that is the palate, bone of palate. Okay. In the Sankha, that is the bone of temple. That is the this region is the temple. Okay, and this region is the talu. Okay, so Sira, this bone, the bone of Sira. Okay, they are the kapala asti. Are you okay? Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shall I go to next slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see the next, that is the ruchaka. So now see here. So now next asti, that is the ruchaka asti. Okay. So the second type of the asti by Acharya Susruta, that is the ruchaka asti. Just you can write in Devanagari also. So ruchaka asti. So now see which bone are the ruchaka asti. Okay. Now see here. Dasanastu ruchakani. Dasana danta ityartha. So here dasana means that is the for the teeth, danta. That is the meaning given by the Acharya Dalhana. That is the commentary of Susruta Shamita. So dasanastu ruchakani. So the ruchaka asti you will find into dasana. Okay, then what is the meaning of dasana? For the dasana, the Acharya Dalhana he has mentioned that dasana danta ityartha. Dasana, that is the teeth, danta. So the ruchaka asti, the example of ruchaka asti, that is the danta. That is teeth. So teeth, that is the ruchaka asti. Are you okay? Now see, these are the ruchaka asti. Are you getting? So dasanastu ruchakani by Susruta. Susruta told that dasana, the asti of dasana. Okay, that is the ruchaka asti. So dasana means that is the danta. Okay, so these are the ruchaka asti. Now next, third asti or third classification, okay, or third type, so that is the taruna asti. So taruna asti. So the name only suggests that see taruna, that is the young. See taruna, young. So see taruna sangyani. So taruna, that is the young. So see if you see in the during the formation of the bone. So the bone, most of the bone having the cartilaginous ossification. So they first the cartilage is formed, and in that cartilage, the cartilage will finally convert into bone. Okay, so the bone which has got a taruna stage of the bone, that is the cartilaginous form. So they have considered that as the taruna asti. Okay, so taruna and taruna sangyani. So they are the bone which is in the young stage. So initially during the formation of bone, so first they will form the cartilage. So that initial stage of that bone, that is the taruna stage, that is the cartilaginous state of the bone. Now see where the taruna asti you can find in the body. See Acharya Sushruta has told, see Ghana, Karna, Griva, Akshikosesu tarunani. Now you will find the taruna asti in the Ghana, Karna, Griva, Akshikosh. So Grana, Karna, Griva, and Akshikosh. Okay, here a is missing here, just you add Akshi here. Okay, so Akshikos, Grana, Karna, Griva, and Akshikos. The bone in the Grana, Karna, Griva, and the Akshikos, they are the Taruna Asti. Now see here, Grana means see. So Grana, that is the nose only. Okay, so the cartilage of nose, that is the Grana, Karna. So the cartilage of ear is the Karna. Griva, the cartilage of Griva is the neck. Cartilage in the neck or throat. Okay, so that cartilage in the neck, that is the thyroid cartilage, and the cartilage of trachea. Okay, now the Akshikosa, that is the in the RY, okay, within the RY. Now here you will find the tarsal plate of the palpebra. Okay, so Akshikosha, that is related to the eye socket. So this is the eye socket is here. So inside that you will find the Tarunasti. So that name of Tarunasti, that is the tarsal plate. Okay, just in bracket you can write. So Grana, the cartilage of nose. So in the nose you will find the cartilage. So the upper nasal cartilage you will find the greater alar cartilage, lesser alar cartilage, septal cartilage you will find in the nose. So while reading the structure of nose, the name of cartilage will come there. Okay, so they are the cartilage. Okay, that is the Grana Asti. Karna, in the ear you will find the cartilaginous part. So that is, you can see this, the pinna. So this is the largest piece of elastic cartilage. So this is the cartilage part, and you will find the cartilaginous part of external acoustic meatus. Okay, so here is the, so here is a tube is there, isn't it? So the lateral part of this tube, so it is made up of cartilaginous part. So the cartilaginous part of external auditory tube also, that is the Karna, that is the Taruna Asti in the Karna. So this pinna and the cartilaginous part of the external auditory meatus. So in the Griva, you will find the cartilage, okay, that is the neck region, you will find the cartilage, that is the thyroid cartilage. So here you will find the thyroid cartilage. So cartilage of larynx actually. Okay, better we like the laryngeal cartilage. Laryngeal cartilage. So laryngeal cartilage, see, you have got a thyroid cartilage, cricoid cartilage, arytenoid cartilage, cuneiform cartilage, corniculate cartilage. Okay, so these all are the cartilage. Then that in the trachea there is the C-shaped cartilage you will find. Okay, so they are also the Taruna Asti. And the one more, that is the tarsal plate, that is the Akshikosha. Is it? Taruna Asti present in the Akshikosha. So just you can write this thing. Okay. Okay. Now, next Asti, that is the Balaya Asti. So here in the diagram you can see Taruna Asti. See, can you see here? So epiglottis is there, thyroid cartilage is there. So here you can
Excuse
see
me,
the
sir.
tracheal ring. Yes.
Anita Rizal is waiting. Please admit ourselves. In waiting room.
Okay. So, okay. In diagram that is okay. So laryngeal cartilage, see here. Okay, so these all are the cartilage in the Griva region. So this tracheal cartilage, okay, the laryngeal cartilage. So okay, so these all are the cartilage of the Taruna Asti in the neck region, Griva region. Okay. Then next type of the bone, that is the Balaya. See Balaya Asti here. So just I will highlight this here. So Balaya Asti is the next. Okay, now see this Balaya Asti. So Parso Pristo Urasu Balayani. So this type of Asti you will find in the Parso, Pristha and Ura. Ura is the chest region, Pristha is the back, Parso is this lateral region. Okay. So here, now see here, can you see this diagram here? So actually this Balaya Asti means the shape of the bone is like arc-like or ring-like. Okay, so Balaya Asti. Are you getting? So the Balaya, that means the bone having the arc shape. You know the arc, isn't it? So curve shape. So arc shape or like a ring shape. So this type of Asti, that is the Balaya Asti. Now see, you will find the balayas in the parts of Pristo Urashu. Okay, so that is in the Parso region, Pristo region, Ura region. Now see here in this bone, so see actually this bone together also forms the ring-like structure, and individually if you see the bone also they are like ring-like. So if you see the vertebra, so behind the vertebral body you will find one canal, isn't it? Vertebral foramen is there, so it's like ring-like. So if you see the ribs, that is the curve, isn't it? So the bone of vertebra, the bone of rib, and that is the bone of thoracic cage that consists of the balayani. So parsho means this laterally part. So lateral part. Okay, so these are the ribs only. Then the ura, the bone related to ura is the chest region. Okay, or breast region. So this is the sternum here. Then the pristo in the back region, that is the vertebra. Okay, these all are the balayasti. Now see here parsho. Here you can consider the ribs. Then pristo, vertebral or vertebra. So vertebra you can consider here. That is the prister. Okay, then ura sternum, that is the breastbone. You can consider. Okay, are you getting? So ribs, vertebra, and sternum. So that is the parsho, prista, and ura. So they are the balayasti. Are you getting? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now next we'll go for the next type, that is the Nalaka Asti. Okay. Now see Nalaka Asti. So see, if you see the Nalaka Asti. Okay. Now see. So you have already seen the Kapala Asti, Ruchaka Asti, Taruna Asti, then Balaya Asti, isn't it? Now what Acharya has told that the remaining all bone, okay, except the bone of Kapala, Ruchaka, Taruna and Balaya, remaining all bone are Nalaka. Okay. Now see here, Seshani, Nalaka, Sangyani. Now remaining all the bone. So what are the bone remaining? Okay. Now these all remaining bone, they are the Nalaka Asti. Okay. And for the explanation of this sloka, Acharya Dalhana. So this red color, so that is by the Acharya Dalhana. So for the explanation of this Seshani, Nalaka, Sangyani, so Acharya Dalhana has told that. So Nalaka is the remaining all bone. So remaining all bones, they are the Nalaka Asti. Now see for the explanation of this Acharya Dalhana. So what Acharya Dalhana has told. Now see here, Sesani Nalaka Sangyani iti Hastapada Anguli Talakurcha Nalakadishu. So what are the remaining bones? So for the remaining bone, Acharya has told that the Sesa Nalaka Sangyani means that is the bone of Hastapada Anguli Talakurcha Nalakadishu. So that means the all bone of Hastapada Anguli. So Hastapada, see the bone of Hasta, that is means upper limb. Okay, Hasta means bone of upper limb. Then Pada, that is the bone of lower limb. Okay, Pada means lower limb. So bone of upper limb, lower limb. Then Hastapada, Anguli. So Anguli, that is the bone of digits. Okay, or bone of finger. Okay, or the digits. That is the finger. Okay. Then Talakurcha. So that is the Talakurcha, that is the bone of this palm and sole. Okay. So Talakurcha. So these all bone, now remaining these all bone of Hasta, Pada, Anguli and Talakurcha, they all are the Nalaka Asti. Are you getting? So bone of Hasta, just you can write in here Hasta. Okay, Hasta. Hastagat asti, that is the Asta means that is the upper limb. Pada means lower limb. Anguli means fingers or digits. Okay. In leg also that is there. In foot there is also toe. We will consider toe for the in case of lower limb. Then Talakursa. So here Talakursa here we can consider here the carpal. So the carpal bone here. Okay. Are you getting here? Carpal bone we will consider here, tarsal bone we will consider here, metacarpal we will consider, and the metatarsal we are going to consider here in Talapucha. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Carpal, metacarpal, tarsal, and metatarsal. Okay. So this bone we are going to consider that. Okay. So just remember this thing. So now see the bone of upper limb means see a bone of upper limb, see clavicle is there, humerus is there, radius ulna is there. Okay. In case of lower limb, so femur is there, tibia and fibula is there. Okay. Then the next anguli means they are the phalanges. Okay. The anguli means phalanges. The bone of digit they are the phalanges. Okay. Then the talapursa we are going to consider carpal and so carpal and metacarpal in upper limb, tarsal and metatarsal in lower limb. Just remember these things. So these all bone are they are the nalaka. They are like tubular structure. Okay, like nali. Okay, so they are nalaka. So you can see here in the diagram now. So see in the left hand side, see. So this is the bone of the lower limb and the bone of the upper limb. So this collar bone, can you see here? So these are all bone, they are the nalakasti. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Shall I go forward?
Okay.
Now see the enumeration of the asti or asti sankhya. So how many bones are in the body? Okay, the acharya has told us. Okay, so the different acharya has given the different number of the bone in the body. Okay, total number of the bone. So they are the numbering of the bone. So how many bones are present in the upper limb? How many in the lower limb? How many bones are present in the trunk? Okay, they are mentioned. Okay, so acharya Sushruta has mentioned the different number and the Acharya Charaka and Bhagbata he has mentioned the different number. Okay. Now see here. So enumeration that is the Asti Sankhya means total count of the bone in the body. Are you getting? Now see here. So Trini Sasastanya Asti Satani Vedavadino Vasante. So means Trini Sasastanya Asti Satani. That means 360 bone are present in the body, and that is told by the various Veda or various Samhita has mentioned about the number of bone, that is 360. Okay, so that means just you can write the meaning also. Okay, so the various Vedavadino, so the various Vedas and Samhita has mentioned the number of bone, that is 360. 360 by various Veda and Samhita. Okay, 360. So here actually this 360, Charaka also 360 and the Ashtanga Hridaya also 360. Okay, now see in the next sloka, see Shalya Tantreshu to Trinyava Satani, but the Shalya Tantra, okay, the Samhita which is for the Salya Tantra, so the Samhita describing about the Salya Tantra means Salya Tantra that is actually by the Susruta only. So the Salya Tantra dominant Shastra that is by Susruta only, but the Susruta has mentioned the Salya Tantra. In the Salya Tantra, the number of bone that is 300 only. So actually this Salya Tantra means that is by Acharya Susruta. So the Salya Tantra, that is Acharya Susruta, told that there are 300 bones, whereas the remaining other Acharya, they have told the 360. So remaining other Acharya, that means here you can write that is the Acharya Charaka, Acharya Vagbata, Bhagavata, and other Samhita, they have mentioned the 360. But by the Salya Tantra, that is by Acharya Susruta, he had mentioned the 300 bone. Okay, total number of bone they are, okay, in the body. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Now we will see how these 300 number of bone they have counted. Now I will tell. Now see where are these bone? Okay. Now see here. Now see tesam sabim samasti satam sakhasu. Then sapta dasottaram satam. Okay, Sroni Parso Prishtora Su. Then Griva Pratyurdam Trisasti. Okay. Evam sthanam treni satani puriyante. So that means see here. So tesam sabim samasti satam sakhasu. So means in the sakha there are 120 bone. Okay. Now how they have classified? Now see out of this 300 bone, how Acharya Susruta has classified. Now see here in the sakha there are in the sakha there are 120 bone. Okay. Then tesam sabim samasti satam sakhasu. Sabimsam. Bimsam satam means 100. Okay. So sabimsam. So 100 and this 20 and 100, that is the 120. So tesam sabim samasti satam sakhasu. Saptadasottaram satam. So saptadasottaram satam sroni parsho prishthor su. So means now remaining 117 bone present in the sroni, parso, prishto and urashu. Urashu is the chest region. So means that directly you can write in the madhya shareera. Madhya shareera, there is the 117 bone. Okay. Now grivam pratyurdam trisasti. Okay. Trisasti. Evam sthanam treni satani puriyante. Now see here. Now Urdhva Jatrugat. That is head and neck. Urdhva Jatrugat there are Trisasti, that is 63. So total number, that is the, how many are there total number now? That is 300. Okay. Are you getting up to here? So sakha, that is in bracket I will write, just you can write in the bracket, that is the limb. Limb means upper limb and lower limb total. Then madhya shareera, that means trunk. Then urdhva jatrugat, that means head and neck. Now see here. So now how many bones are present in the sakha? How many bones are present in the madhya shareera, that is trunk, and how many bones present in the head and neck? You already know. Now what are the name of the bone in the sakha and bone in the madhya shareera, and what are their number? We will see individually now. See this sloka here. So this tells about the name and the number of bone in the sakha here. Okay. Now first we'll see the bone in the sakha region. So that is the bone in the limb region. Okay. Now see here. So we are going to see the bone in the upper limb or limb directly. So sakha gata asti. In sakha how many? 120, isn't it? Now we are seeing 120 asti in sakha here. Now see here. So this sloka here. Now we have to write the name and the number of that bone. Okay. Now see here. So this sloka now. Which number sloka? First, second, third, fourth number. So see this fourth number now. See here what he have mentioned here. So this is by again Acharya Susruta only. Now see here in the sakha how the bone are distributed. Now we are going to see here. So ekashyam tu pada angulyam treni tani panchadasha. So ekasya tu pada angulyam treni tani panchadasha. So means here see in each digits. So for example, see we have got a 5 digit, isn't it? So in the anguli, so these are the anguli, isn't it? So in the leg I am telling here, okay, in the leg region. So I cannot show the leg here, just see in the hand. So in the leg region, in the each digit, in the each anguli, there are three in each, three in this, three in this, three in this, three in this, and three in this. So see. एकैकस्या तु पादांगुल्यां त्रीणि त्रीणि तानि पंचदश. Now see, in each digit there are three trees. So total how many? Panchadasha. That is the 15. So anguli. So how many are there total? 15. Okay. So that means how 15? So that means 3 in each. So 3 into 5. Okay. So I have made the table in the next slide. Okay, just you can copy from there. Okay, now just you remember the meaning of the sloka here. So in each anguli, so pada, that is the leg. Okay, leg region. So in the pada angulis, in the each anguli there are three in each. So there are 5. So 15 in each. So say 15 here, 15 will be here, 15 will be next, and the 15 will be next saka. Okay, now see here the 15. Now see here. Okay, up here Panchadasha. So that is 15 in the anguli of the pada. That is the foot. Okay, now see here. Next Panchadasha. So now next is the Talakurcha Gulfa Samsritani Das. So the bone in the Talakurcha Gulfa. So the bone present in the Gulfa and the Talakurcha, they are 10. Okay, now next is the 10. The side right number here 10. Now next is the Pashnyam Ekam. So in the Pashni there is the one bone. Pashni, there is the one bone. Okay. Now see here Janghaya Doer. In the Jangha region, though, that Jangha means this is the leg region. Okay. Pashni, that is the heel. Okay. Talakurcha Gulfa Samsritam. So that is the, actually this is the tarsal and the metatarsal bone, that is 10. Pashniam, that is 1, that is the calcaneum or heel bone. So Janghayam Doya. So Janghayam Doya, that is the bone of the leg. Okay, leg region, you know, we have already read the segment of the lower limb. Now, then Janunya Ekam. So in the Janu, that is the knee region is Janu. So in the Janu region is 1. Then the Ekam Urava iti. So in the one bone in the Uru is the thigh region. So one in the Uru region. So Ekam Uravi iti. Now see here. Trimshad ekava ekashmin saktin vabanti etena itara sakti bahu cha vakhyatahu. Trimshad eka. Okay. So Trimshad eka asmin saktini bhavanti. So there are 30 bone in each sakti, that is each limb. Okay. So how many limbs we are having? 4, isn't it? 2 lower limb, 2 upper limb. So Trimshad eka ekashmin saktini bhavanti etena itara sakti bahu vakhyataha. So there are 30 bone present in the each limb. So in one leg there are 30. So in the similar way, in the other limb, okay, other sakti also and other bahu also. So means 30 in each now. So how many total? Now total how many? So
120.
120. So 30 in each. So here see here. Trimshad eva ekashmina saktina bhavanti etena itara. In the similar way, in the other sakti and in the bahu cha vakhyatahu. So in the other sakti also same count, and in the bahu also, in the hand, upper limb also same count. So 30 in each. So means 30 into 4 we have to do. So that will be the number of Asthi in the limb. Okay. So like that. So I have made the table, you can copy from the table. Just I will tell the meaning, then I will go for the table. Okay. Now, next. So now you can see the bone in the Madhya Sharira. See here. So this fifth number sloka, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, fifth number sloka now that explain about the number of Asthi in the Madhya Sharira. So that is actually trunk. Trunk means this region. So below the neck, in the center part, that is the trunk. So these are the saka, hand and the upper limb and the lower limb, they are the saka. Okay. Now see here. Sronyam pancha. So there are 5 bones in the sroni. Sronyam pancha. Tesam guda bhaga nitambesu chatvari trika samsritam eka. So means, so sronyam pancha, in the sroni there are 5. Okay. These 5 bones, tesam. So these 5 bones are Guda Bhaga Nitam Besu Chatvari. So in Guda, Bhaga and Nitamba, there are 4 bones. Just you can write this same word, okay? Guda Bhaga Nitamba. Don't write in the English name, okay? Just you copy this Devanagari Lipi for the Ayurveda. So Guda, Bhaga, Nitamba, that is, there are 4 bones. So Guda Bhaga Nitambesu Chatvari. So 4 bones in Guda Bhaga Nitamba. So 4 is there. Now in Sroni 5 was there. Now 4 is here. Now one more is there. Trika Samsritam Ekaha. So now 1 bone in the Trika. So this 4 plus 1, that is the 5 bone of the Sroni. Are you getting? So the
No,
5
sir.
bones of the Sroni, that is the 4 plus 1. Then next, so now Parsho Sattrimshad Ekasmin Dvadite Apyevam. Now see here in the parsho, so in one parsho, okay, so in one parsho there is the Sattrimshate. So that means 36 bone present in the one side of the parsho, and similarly in the next side also. So that is 36, that is 72, isn't it? So 72, how 72? That is 72, okay, 36 plus 36. Now see here, Parshva Satrimshadekasmin. In one side of the Parshva, see, Satrimshadekasmin. In one side of the Parshva there is 36. So now in the next, see, Dvavitiya Apyevam. So in the similarly in the next side also same. So that is the 36 in the 36. So that is 72. So Parsha Satrimshadekasmin Dvaditiye Apyevam. So one Parsha, that is the 36, in the similarly in the next also 36. Similarly in the next side. So that is 36, that is 72. Then the Priste Trimshat. So in the Prista, how many are there? 31 in the Prista back. So that is the level of vertebral column. Then Astava Urasi. So there are the 8 bone in the Ura region. Ura region is the 8th bone. Now Dvabe Amsha Falake. So 2 bone that forms the Amsha Falaka. So these are the 117 bone in the Madhya Sharira. Okay. Now next we'll see the bone in the head and neck. Okay, that is the Urdhva Jatrugat. So Urdhva Jatrugat. Okay. Now see here. So this last sloka that tells about the bones in the Urdhva Jatrugat and the number of that bone. Now see here. Grivayam Navaha. So in the Griva region 9 bone. So it's easy. Just write Griva, give arrow and write 9. Then Kanthanadiyam Chatvari. Just write Kanthanadi, give arrow, write 4. Then Dvave Hanvo. Just write Hanu. Just write Hanu and give arrow and write 2. So Dvave Hanu. Hanu in the Hanu region, that is 2 bones. Then Danta Dvatrimshat. So just write Danta. So there is 32. Dvatrimshat. 30 plus 2. Dva is 2. Trimshat 30. So Dvatrimshat 32 in the Danta. So Danta, give arrow, write 32. Then Nashayam Treni. So in the Nasa, in the nose or Nasa, this nose, there is the 3 bone. So Nasa, just write Nasa and 3. Ekam Taluni. In the Talu, 1 bone. Then गंडकर्ण शंख गंडकर्ण शंखा से एक एकम. So गंडकर्ण शंखा स्वेव एक एकम. So in the ganda karna and sankha, one in each. So ganda one, karna one, sankha one. Okay, then sat sirasi iti, sat sirasi or sat sirasa iti. So in the sira there is the six in sira. So that means ganda karna sankha. So 1 plus 1. So this ganda karna sankha, one in each. Then in the sira there is 6. So total. So you can write total here. Okay. So these are the 63 bone in the Urdhva Jatrugata region. Okay. So this is the meaning of sloka here. Now I have made the table for you. Okay. You can copy from that also. Okay. See. So these are the enumeration of the bone according to the Susruta. Just write in the heading number of bone according to the Susruta. So this is the, so see here, Pada Anguli, 3 in each Anguli, so 3 into 5, 15. Okay, then Tala, Kurcha, Gulfa, 10. Then Pasni, 1. Jaghana, 2. Janu, 1. Uru, 1. So total how many? 30. Okay, so 30 in 1. So we have got a 4. So into 4, so 120. Now next is the Madhya Sharira. So Madhya Sharira is only 5. Now how 5 see here? So this Buddha Bhaganitamba 4 and 1 Trika, that is 5. Okay, now then Parsho. So in the one side of the Parsho 36, so similarly in the next side. So 2 into 36, that is 72. Then the Prushta 30 in the back. So vertebral column, so that is the 30. Then Uru, that is the chest region. So there is the 8. Okay, here they have considered the segment of the sternum. Okay, and the clavicle here. Then the Amsha Falaka 2. So they have considered the scapula. Now Urdhva Jatruka, see here. Griva 9, Kantha 4, Hanu 2, Danta 32, Nasa 1 plus 1. Okay, we have got a 1 plus 1, that is Nasa, there is 3 I think so, isn't it? Let me see in the sloka. Nasa I am 3. Okay, in Nasa 3. Okay, that is not 2. Nasa is 3, not 2. Okay, so in Nasa there is 3. In Talu 1. In Karna 2. In Sankha 1 plus 1. Okay, in Ganda and in the Sira Kapala. Okay. Okay. Okay, are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You want to copy this? So this is the enumeration of the bone according to the Susruta. Okay. So Sankha, Ganda, Sira, Karna. Okay. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now shall I go forward? Now see.
Yes, sir.
Now this is the number of Asthi according to the Charakana. Now this is the number of Asthi according to the Charaka. Now how he had count the 360 bone. Okay. So enumeration of according to Charaka, Acharya Charaka. Now see here. So Trini Satastini Satanyasthanam Sahadanta Ulukala Nakhena. See, he has counted the 360 bone. Okay, so how 360 bone he had counted? See, he had counted the tooth socket also. The socket of the teeth also he has counted, and he had counted the nail also. This nail also he has considered the bone. Okay, are you getting? But Acharya Sushruta, he has not mentioned the nail as Asthi, and he has not mentioned the tooth socket as the Asthi. Okay, but he has mentioned the teeth as the bone, but tooth socket he has not got. Sushruta has not considered here, but the Taraka has considered the nail and the tooth socket also the Asthi. Now we'll see here. Okay. Now see. Now how? Thus you can copy. Okay. Now see here. Now how 360 bone? Thus you can make the list. Now see here. Thus Dvatrimshat Danta. So 32 bone of teeth. Just write here. Danta, give arrow and write 32. Are you getting?
Yes.
Okay, just write Danta and give arrow and write 32. Then Dvatrimshat Danto Ulu Khalani. Now next is the he has counted the Danta Ulu Khala also, means teeth socket. He has considered that also the teeth. So just write Danta Ulu Khala. Danta Ulu Khala. Just you write and give arrow and just write 32. So 32 teeth socket. Then Vimshatir Nakha. So now he has considered the nail as a stick. So nail, just write 20. Okay, 10 in upper, 10 in lower. Okay. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Then next, see here. Sasti Panipadangulya. So 60 are there. So means this 60, say that is the, just write Panipada Anguli. Just write Panipada Anguli and just give arrow and write Sasti. Sasti means 60. So 15 here, 15 here, 15 in one foot, 15 in next foot. So 60. So Sasti Panipada Angulya Stini. Okay. Next is the Vimsati Panipada Salaka. Okay, now just write Panipada Salaka, give arrow and write 20. Panipada Salaka. Are you getting? So 60 are there Panipada Anguli, then 20 are there in the Panipada Salaka. Now next is the Chatvari Panipada Salaka Adhisthanani. So 4 are there, that is the Panipada Salaka Adhisthanani. So just write Panipada Salaka Adhisthanani, or just you write Panipada Salaka Adhisthan. Just give arrow and write 4. Now next is the Dvave Pashnayora Stini. Okay, now 2 bone, that is the Pashtini. Just write Pashtini. Just write Pashtini and write 2. Okay, Dvave Pashnayora Stini. So that is the Pashtini you write and give arrow and write 2. Okay, now next is the Chatvara Padayor Gulfa. So just write Gulfa, the Gulfa, just write Gulfa and just give arrow 4. So in the Gulfa region there are 4 Asthi. Okay, you can write. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
You
sir.
write okay. You have to make that list. So just write Gulfa and give write 4. Now next, that is 4. Then the write next. No need to write this sloka. Okay, just meaning you can write. So Dvado Madiko Hastayor. So now see here, just write Madi. So Madi Bandha you write, give arrow and write 2. Madi Bandha. Okay, Madi Bandha you write and write 2. So in the Madi Bandha you will find the 2 Asthi. Madi Bandha in the Asthi only, and this Gulfa in the leg only. Okay, that is Gulfa for leg, Madi Bandha for upper limb. So this region is the Madi Bandha. And similarly ankle joint, that is the Gulfa. Okay. Now next is the Chatvarya Ratnayora Sthini. Chatvarya Ratnayora Sthini. So just write here Ratnayo Ratnayor Asthi, or you can write that is the Prakosta Asthi. Okay, so that is the actually Jagana Asthi. That is the this region. So Chatvarayo Ratnayor Asthini. So this Prakosta Asthi. Okay. So that is the bone of hand. Okay, sorry, bone of forearm actually. Chatvarya Ratnayorasthini. So that is the bone of forearm. So they are how many? 4. Okay. Then similarly, next is the Chatvari Janghayo. So Chatvari Janghayo. So that is the bone of leg. So bone of leg is also 4. So because see here, so bone of this Ratnayora Asthini. See here will be 2. Here will be 2. So total 4. Chatvari Ratnayora Asthini. Then similarly in the leg also 2 in each. So tibia fibula index. So that is the Chatvari Janghayo. Okay. Now next is the Dvave Januni. Now write Janu and give arrow and write 2. Janu Asti. So Janu, just write Janu and write 2. Dvave Januni. Then the next, Dvave Janu Kapalike. Just write Janu Kapalika and write 2. Dvave Janu Kapalike. So that is 2 in the Janu Kapalika. Okay. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now write again, see here. Dvava Uru Nalako. So just write Uru. Just write Uru. Uru and write 2. So Uru means the thigh, bone of thigh. So 1 in one side, each side means there is 2. So Dvava Uru Nalako. Okay, so Uru Nalaka, that is 2. So just write Uru. Uru. So 2. Next. So Dvava Uru Nalako. Okay. Now next is the Dvava Bahu Nalako. So just write Bahu Nalaka 2. Bahu Nalaka means this bone. Okay. So the bone in the arm region. So 1 in each side. So 2. Then Dvava Uru Nalako. So that is the bone of thigh. 2. 1 in each. Okay. So Bahu Nalaka, just write and write 2. Okay. Now next is the Dvava Amsha. So Amsha, just write here Amsa and write 2. So Dvavam Amsha. So write Amsa and 2. Amsa and 2. Now next is the Dvabe Amsa Falake. So just write Amsa Falaka and write 2. Then Dvaba Aksheka. Aksheka Asti here. Aksheka. Okay. Dvaba Abaksheka or Aksheka Asti. So that is 2 again. Actually you have to write in Devanagari only. Okay. Here difficult to type Devanagari, so I am not writing here. So Aksheka Asti. So Aksheka Asti, that is 2. Okay. So Dvaba Aksheka. So next Ekam Jatru. So just write Jatru and write arrow and give arrow and write 1. Okay, Jatru 1. Then Dvabe Taluke. Just write Talu and write 2. Next Dvabe Taluke. Now next Dvabe Sroni Falake. Now just write Sroni Falaka and write 2. Sroni Falaka. So that is Sroni Falaka. Sroni Falaka. So that is the 2. Ekam Bhagasti. So just write Bhaga. Bhaga Asthi. Just write you can Bhagasti. That is the Ekam. In the Bhaga region, only one Asthi is there. So in Bhaga, ek, one. Then Panchachatvarimshat Prishta Gatanya Asthini. Okay? Panchachatvarimshat Prishta Panchachatvarimshat Prishta Gatanya Asthini. So 54.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
We have another class.
Okay. So, sir, here see Pancha, just you write this also first. So, Pancha Chatvarimshat Prishta Gatanya Asti. Just write Prishta Gata Asti or Prishta. Just you write Prishta, give arrow and write 45. So, Pancha is 5, Chatvarimshat means 40. So, 40 plus 5, 45. Pancha Chatvarimshat Prishta Gatanya Asti. So, just write Prishta and give arrow and write 45. Okay. Okay, up to here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right up to here, then I will continue tomorrow. Okay, just you have to write the name and the number of the bone. Okay, so that is the up to here. Okay, so Panchachatvarimshat Prishthagatanyastini. So there are 45 bone in the Pristha. Okay, just remember up to here. Okay, then we will continue in next class.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
We are reading the number of Asthi according to the Charaka. So see here, Charaka has told the 360 Asthi, and he has included the see Danta. Teeth also he has included. Okay, Danta Mula, that is the Danto Ulukhala, that is the socket of teeth. He has included that also, plus Nakha, nail also he has included. Now see here we are reading the enumeration of the Asthi. Okay, we have already seen Vagasthi. There is one Vagasthi is there that you have already written there. Now next see here Pancha Chatvarimchat Prishthagatanya Asthi. So here this is the 45 Prishtagata Asthi. Or Prishtha, just you write Prishtha and give arrow and write 45. Okay. Then next see here. So Panchadasa Grivaya. So now there is the 15 bone in the Griva. Just write Griva and give arrow and write 15. Okay. So in Prishtha 45, in Griva 15. Then next is the Chaturdasho Urasi. Now in Ura region, in the chest region, that is the chest region. Ura means chest. So in the Ura or Uras region, that is the Chaturdash, that is the 14. Are you getting? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
In Uras, okay, Urasa. Just in below sa, just Kutaka below sa, Uras. Okay? So Chaturdash, that is the 14. Panchadasa Grivaya, Chaturdasho Urasi. Then Davayo, Parshayor Chaturvimshati. Now see here, in the two Parsho, so there are the 24. Are you getting? So see here, Dvavayo Parshayor Chaturvimshati Parshuka. So here, that is the in Dviparsho. Okay, in the both Parsho region, there are 24 Parshuka. Just write Parshuka. Parshuka, in bracket you can write Dviparsho. In the Dviparsho, in the two Parsho region, so total number of Parshuka, that is the 24. Are you getting? Are you getting? So?
No, sir.
So here, see. Dvavayo Parshayor Chaturvimsati Parshuka. Parshuka, see here, that is the, we can consider that is the ribs. Okay. Now see here, in the two side, two Parsho, these two lateral side. Okay, these are the two lateral side. So two Parsho region. So in these two Parsho region, there are 24 Parshuka. Are you getting? So just write Dviparsho Parshuka and give arrow and write 24. Okay, are you getting now? Now next see here. Tavanti Sthalatani. Now similarly, Parshuka Sthala. that is Parshuka Sthalak is also 24. So similarly, Sthalakani. So similarly, Parshuka Sthalaka also 24. Just write next, Parshuka Sthalak 24. Okay, next see here, Tabanti Chaiva is Sthalaka Arbudani. So similarly, Sthalaka Arbuda also 24. Are you getting? At least you speak, okay? So here see, Tabanti Sthalakani. Similarly, Sthalak, Parsuka Sthalak also 24. Tabanti Chaiva Sthalaka Arbudani. Similarly, the Sthalaka Arbuda also 24. Sthalak Arbuda. Give arrow and write 24. Sthalaka, Parsuka Sthalaka 24. Then Parshuka also 24. So 24 Parsuka Sthalaka 24. Then Parshuka Arbuda 24. Are you getting? So 24, 24, 24. Okay. Now next see here, Ekam Hanvasti. So just write Hanuasti, give arrow, Ek. Hanuasti, give arrow, write Ek. Now, Dvave Hanumula Bandhane. Just write Hanumula Bandhana, give arrow and write 2. Okay. Now see, Ekasti Nasika Ganda Kuta Lalatam. So there is one bone in the Nasika, Ganda, Kuta and Lalata. Just write Nasika, Ganda, Kuta, Lalata, give arrow and write 1. Okay. Now next, Dvabo Sankho. So just write Sankha and give arrow and write 2. Next, Chatwari, Siraha, Kapala, Iti. So there are 4 bone in Kapala, Sira Kapala. Just write Sira Kapala and write 4. Okay, up here? Okay. See here, Hanvasti 1. Hanumula Bandhana 1. Then Nasika Ganda Kuta Lalata, give arrow 1. Sankha, give arrow, write 2. Then Sira Kapala, give arrow, write 4. So now Evam Trini Sasastini Satanya Astinan Saha Danto Ulukhale Danto Ulukhalan Nakhena Iti. Now see me, so there are 360 bone including the Danta Ulukhala and the Nakha. Okay, if you add all this, then you will get the 360. Okay, up to here. So that is the enumeration of the Asthi by the Charaka. Okay. Shall I move forward or any confusion up to here?